baby. It's Shaka Billionaire Mafioso, the done died the coldest ninja with a nunchuck swinging behind his back, a.k.a. Shaka Black, a.k.a. Shaka Billionaire, a.k.a. Shaka Fuego, a.k.a. SB Panther, a.k.a. Shaka Flame, man. And shout out to Fight Hub TV. I've been watching them for a while, man. He always got some good content on boxing, you know what I'm saying? The boy does what he does. Feel me? But we're going to react to If you don't know, man. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are talking about a rematch. Me personally, I don't think it should happen. But hey, when you got a dog and you got a warrior, man, he ain't gonna take that loss like that. That boy want his get back, you know what I'm saying? So let's listen to Roy Jones cautioning Errol Spence on a rematch with Terrence Crawford. And he shoots down Inoue's pound for pound claim. Okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Marcos Viegas
and
for
Roy
Fight
Jones
TV,
said
powered
that,
by State Trump VIP, being joined
one
with
of the best
Hall of Famer, legend, and overall good guy, Roy Jones Jr. Roy, man, I've been wanting to talk to you for weeks now, just to kind of get your perspective and your insight as not only a fighter, but as a trainer as well for the Spence versus Crawford fight. Overall, now that it's been a week, we've had a chance to see replays, kind of, think about what happened. What's the biggest takeaways for you as both fighter and trainer that you had from that fight?
3 takeaways. A, Bud Crawford's been looking for a name to solidify itself at the top of the pound-for-pound list for at least 5 years now. Errol Spence was that name. Unfortunately for Errol Spence, he had a car wreck that he got thrown from the vehicle doing excess of 100 miles per hour.
Crazy.
And to come back from that is almost like coming back from the dead. So he unfortunately didn't get the opportunity to fight at what I would call 100% from his side.
Right, but
with the way that they fought the fight, with the way their careers have been built, I don't think that Errol's career, on a technical standpoint, from a coaching point of view, had advanced the way that Bud's career had advanced. And I say that because a lot of people were often trying to compare opposition to me. You can't compare opposition when one guy is winning every fight he's had as the A side or the guy that we expected to win, including when he fought Kell Brook over in the UK. The other guy, I did his basically whole career on HBO. His initial fight was against Brady Prescott, who had just knocked out Amir Khan, who he really wasn't expected to beat. So I saw this guy come in and make adjustment after adjustment after adjustment to beat everything that HBO put in front of him. So when you look at it from a coaching standpoint, one guy only had to use a screwdriver for the job, and he got a lot of jobs done because he only needed a screwdriver. The other guy had to use his entire toolbox from day one. So he's got more practice at using his entire toolbox as the guy that got everything done with the screwdriver. Does it mean the guy with the screwdriver was doing it wrong? No, he got every job completed that he could fix with that screwdriver.
This got more versatility. When it comes to the guy
who's using all of his tools, he's not going to be able to match up, and that's basically what happened.
When you look at it, why was Crawford able to look so dominant in the fight, in your opinion?
Like I said, Crawford has been forced to use his toolbox. Crawford also has been looking for an opponent that catapults him to the top of the pound-for-pound list for 5 years. He's always been there. Nobody knew it because he didn't have the opposition to get him there. You understand me? Floyd had De La Hoya first. Then he had Pacquiao.
That De La Hoya
Then he had
was
Ricky.
awesome.
So he had a lot of names that people knew, and that if you beat these guys, they would catapult you. Tyson Fury had Wilder 3 times. Put him right up there. You feel me?
Yeah,
Canelo had Triple
fight.
G. Put him right up there. You understand me? So who did Crawford have? Nobody that the world knew.
Right.
And when I say the world, yes, the world, but mainly the United States of America. Because even the guys in the UK know that if you can't conquer in America, you're not bona fide.
They've talking about a rematch taking place at 154 pounds. In your opinion, as fighter and coach, should they do that? How does that look?
No.
As a coach, I want to let Errol go get everything checked out and make sure he's neurologically okay.
Right.
If his mind, everything's okay, and his body's okay, then we'll consider a fight at 154.
Because all those punches to the head will damage
we need
you.
some time to make some adjustments because we haven't been forced to make adjustments in our career. So to make adjustments means that we got to go take some time and work on doing different things.
Right.
And truthfully speaking, we should sign a rematch clause, but tell them let us have 1 or 2 fights between to get ourselves right for that rematch. You understand me? So if we can work get us a couple fights in, that we can work on our other tools in our box that we haven't used or had to use. This gives us a chance to come back and fight a much better fight. Secondly, we don't have to pull ourselves down so far in weight at 154. So maybe we won't be as sluggish with the weight. You understand me? Because we know Errol been killing himself for years now to make
doing
47.
that 147.
Last but not least, like I said, to me, the way we go into the fight, it has to be different. You know, you have to come in the fight with a mindset of, we are pound for pound one of the best, but we're also fighting pound for pound one of the best.
The best.
You know, that changes the whole landscape.
Pound for pound.
Does it look any different in your opinion at 54, given Crawford's skills?
The weight is not what's gonna make it look different. That's why I told you all those three things.
Right.
All of those things have to take place. If he just goes in and fights Bud again at the way he is now, he can fight him at 54, he can fight him at 65, none of that would matter.
Hey, I wonder if Bud really gonna move up to 168 to fight to fight Canelo.
I'm a guy that says
Canelo dodging that though. It ain't gonna happen.
I know. I fought from opponents
and Tank ain't moving up to fight him.
To opponents to 226. Before I lost the weight going back down, it didn't matter who you put in front of me, they wasn't winning. So with Bud not ever having that drastic weight loss, never having going through no drastic car accident or nothing like that.
He on top peak.
Put in front
He
of
on
him,
the peak of his
He
game.
gonna take him apart.
Discipline.
He wants to go ahead and challenge for undisputed at 154. Jermel's the champion there, but he's moving up to go ahead and fight Canelo. You know, for you, what makes sense for Bud at this?
Charlo said he'll come back down to 154 to fight Crawford after the Canelo fight. So, bro said it, and he said he ain't ducking no smoke. So we gonna see what that's like.
Point. Does he do the rematch and then go for other fights, or do you think this is kind of like the cherry on top, and after this he should more or less retire on top?
Bud has two options. A, he can continue going up in weight, see how far he can go. I think he said already 54 is his max. So he can campaign that going to 54, maybe doing a rematch, or like I said, let Errol get himself back together first, when it makes more sense, then do a rematch. You understand me? So for me, to let Errol get himself together first, then do a rematch is much better. To fight him right now, it's not good because, like I said, just the weight gain was not the only problem
at all. You got dissected.
Where do you rank Terrence, in your opinion, Roy? And you've seen so much in your career amongst,
and y'all want to see that. Y'all want to see that Ennis fight so bad, but Bomac already got a game plan for Ennis too. So
the other all-time greats, like
that's gonna go the
where
same
does
way, if
Terrence
not worse.
sit from what you've seen with your eyes with his skills?
Well, you got to put him in the top 15,
but Ennis is
maybe
nice.
top 10, because he definitely had the skill of a top 5. Just that he hasn't had the opposition that some guys were able to get, and that's not his fault. You understand me? So I said the same thing when I fought. Then they got the nerve to say fight nobody. I just make him look like nobody. He just made one of the best fighters in his weight class look like nobody. That's pretty damn good. You understand me? So you got to rank him.
You understand me?
Probably in your top 10, maybe even your top 5. Because to be honest with you, how many guys have we seen that can outbox one of the best fighters in the world, orthodox style? Then can come back and outbox one of the best fighters in the world. Southpaw.
Crazy.
Not many people do that. Not many people have the confidence to try.
He ain't even going orthodox.
He'll fight a southpaw as a southpaw, and he'll fight an orthodox as an orthodox. There's not been nobody except Marvin Hagler that we saw do it.
Hagler was a
Marvin
beast.
do it, but to me, Marvin still wasn't as fluent, and he wasn't as powerful on both sides or explosive on both sides as Errol is. I mean, not Errol, as Bud is. Yeah, he was good. He was smooth. I can't say he wasn't smooth. I think the word with Marvin really never was an explosive type fighter. He was always kind of a monotone. He would stay the same, but he gonna stay the same the whole night. But he just kind of stayed the same. Crawford can turn southpaw and explode. He can turn right-handed and explode.
And counter.
That's the difference.
With power.
Does this end the not end the argument, but there's been discussion that maybe Crawford and Inoue are going back and forth tussling for like pound for pound, that maybe Inoue because of the multiple weight divisions. You're shaking your head no. Tell me.
No, because he ain't fought nobody, bro. Fulton was not even on the pound for pound list, man. Don't get me wrong, Inoue is nice, but I'm telling you, every boxer who knows what's going on gonna be like, he fought the divisions he fight in aren't as competitive. Welterweight is one of the most competitive divisions in boxing history. You got to be for real now, man. And a lot of people are making excuses for Inoue not moving up, but then compare him to Pacquiao, who moved up and down. I got a video coming out about women who moved from 230 back to 160, 168. Heavyweight women who did it. So you can't expect somebody like Roy Jones to keep giving a cop out to Inoue, talking about he's so small, he's so small. Pac-Man Pacquiao started at 108, I believe. Moved all the way up to 147. Like, it just doesn't make sense sometimes, man, what y'all be saying.
Me why no?
Because Inoue also, when he first moved up, he lost to Donaire. Don't forget that. Bud ain't lost nobody. Moving up or down, he moved up 3 times. He lost nobody. Don't tell me he better than Bud. No. You got to give credit where credit's due. When Tyson Fury beat Wilder the 2 times, we had to give him the pound for pound because Bud hadn't had that opponent yet. Right? When Canelo was on top, beat Triple G and was doing what he was doing, we had to give him pound for pound because Bud didn't have that opponent yet. Yeah. That don't mean that they were better than Bud, but Bud didn't get the opposition to show us. So we had to give it to him. Now he got the opposition to show us. No, you can't put Inoue and nobody else above that because now he proved what we already thought. We just didn't see him against the best opposition near his weight class.
Nah,
see, this is the thing people don't understand. This is what I like about Bud. He reminds me of Roy.
He reminds me
We ain't
of
got to
me.
have the best opposition in our weight class. We want the best opposition near our weight class. You understand me? And to me, I think Errol would have did the same because I think Errol is also that person. Just that he didn't get a chance to do it because he stayed welterweight so long. But I think he's also that person.
Thank you so.
Hey, what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say about Roy Jones, man? What y'all gonna say about Roy Jones saying that he ain't had the opposition yet? What he said, in a way, got beat by Donaire off the top. Donaire, and then people got mad when I say Donaire. I don't know how to put it right, but he fractured his eye socket. I wanted to say break his face, but that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I like Inoue, but he's not there yet. Y'all gotta give him the chance to be that. Y'all can't put too much seasoning on it too fast, and y'all gonna think that's what make people call it hype. Show him beating somebody. If y'all don't like him beating Tank, there's plenty of people he can go up to. He beat him at 122. He can go up to 136. He can go up to 136, man. If he wants to be great, if he wants to be Hall of Fame, he gonna have to go up because you can't compare him to Pacquiao. Pacquiao was a beast, one of the best to do it, and he went all the way up from 108. Yeah, I can say what y'all want to say about it, man. It's Shaka Billionaire Mafioso, the done died the coldest ninja with a nunchuck swinging behind his back, a.k.a. Shaka Black, a.k.a. Shaka Billionaire, a.k.a. Shaka Fuego, a.k.a. SB Panther, a.k.a. Shaka Flame, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, dislike, transcribe, inscribe. Do what you do, boy. I'm here for it. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't. Yeah, if you going too hard or you a troll and all that, man, I don't give a damn about you, boy. Peace.